What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to another video on our channel. The Sandman, a comic book series by Neil Gaiman, is recognized as one of the best comic books ever created and is one of the most highly acclaimed, influential works of fantasy of all time. Studios and networks have been attempting to make an adaptation since it was initially published in 1989, but to no effect. So without any further ado, let's dive right in and see the Sandman Season 1 recap and breakdown. Number 1. The Sleep of the Just. When people go to sleep in the world of the Sandman, they're sent to the realm of dreams and horrors that was created, and he's one of the endless ones, or let's just call him a god. Dream, Tom Sturridge, is one of them, along with Destiny, Death, Desire, Despair, Delirium, and Destruction. Humans have the opportunity to live out their wildest desires and most terrifying fears in this world, which Dream has created and is in charge of. These constructs Dream has created are generally contained inside his world. However, something goes awry in the premiere episode, and a nightmare known as the Corinthian Boyd Holbrook gets to enter the real world. Dream then searches for him. Chapter 2, Imperfect Hosts. Gregory is a gargoyle that Cain and Abel, two of the few creatures devoted enough to stay in Dream's realm, have as a pet. Gregory is a nice gargoyle with more of a dog than a dragon's temperament. You can thus imagine Cain and Abel's reaction when Dream, also known as Morpheus, as we discover here, informs them that he would essentially have to murder their pet in order to absorb its power. Yes, they're furious. However, Dream is their king, and Gregory seems to be eager to assist, so they're powerless to stop it. We eventually join up with Ethel on Earth, where she has amassed enormous wealth as a result of escaping the mage while carrying her unborn child and Dream's possessions. After a short scene introducing Ethel's present predicament, Corinthian pays her a visit and warns her that Dream is free and wants his stuff back. Corinthian has seen through Ethel's altered personalities. Dream a Little Dream of Me. Chapter 3, Dream a Little Dream of Me. The first scene of the episode features professional actresses Joanna Constantine, Jenna Coleman, as she leaves for work. Constantine's nightly nightmare, in which a friend of hers summons a demon at a nightclub and all hell breaks loose, literally, follows her as she rides in the taxi to her destination. Her friend's small kid is caught in the crossfire and consumed by the monster, leaving Constantine with nothing except her amputated arm and a ton of trauma. Chapter 4, A Hope in Hell. As the story begins, John Burgess is staggering through Buffalo streets, dazed by the lights and speeding automobiles, and doing his best version of Morgan Freeman in Shawshank Redemption via Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. John is pulled to his feet by Rosemary, Sarah Niles, who portrayed the mysterious therapist in Season 2 of Ted Lasso, who gives him a ride home after almost running him over with her vehicle. Poor choice, girl. Why would you let a random white guy inside your automobile when you should have known better? Chapter 5, 24/7. Chapter 5 of The Sandman is another example of how bottle episodes often wind up being the most interesting in the series. The finest episode of The Sandman so far is probably 24/7, which focuses on John and his quest to remake the universe in his image now that he has Dream's ruby back. His mother's falsehood scarred him, and he wants to create a more honest society. Here, he uses the ruby to bring about that result. Chapter 6, The Sound of Her Wings. Dream is seen moping at a park somewhere in England, feeding the pigeons and chatting with Kirby Howell-Baptiste, a lady he seems to be extremely familiar with. Since getting his tools back, it seems that Dream has had a kind of existential crisis. He's feeling aimless, without a sense of purpose, and uncertain of what to do next. Chapter 7, The Doll's House. The episode begins in the midst of a tense, heartbreaking scenario near Cape Kennedy, Florida. As their parents separate and take one child each, we watch as a little girl called Rose Kiora is forced to bid farewell to her younger brother Jet Ariel Soto. Rose begs her mother, Andy Osho, to bring Jet to New York with them, but her father won't budge. Chapter 8, Playing House. Continuing from where we left off, we check in with 12-year-old Jet, who is now a superhero. Jet dons a cheesy superhero suit and goes in search of a villain known as the Pied Piper with the assistance of his mother, who is really the renegade shape-shifting nightmare Galt, portrayed by Anne Ogbomo, who guides him from a control room in Jet's basement. Jet awakens from this dream confined in the basement of his genuine Florida house, a rat nibbling on his hand, but before he can meet the Pied Piper, it goes very quickly from a dream to horror. Number 9. Collectors. Get ready for the serial convention as it takes place in a hotel in Georgia in this chapter of The Sandman. Unfortunately, much to my dismay, this conference is actually more about serial murders than cereal. I'm all about my Honey Nut Cheerios, by the way. Do you recall the obnoxious trio from Chapter 7? They're back. He accepted their offer to attend the event after assisting Corinthian in finding Rose's brother Jed. Chapter 10, Lost Hearts. The dream is finally coming to an end. The first season of The Sandman is coming to a close, and all the storylines are finally starting to converge into, dare I say, a tale vortex. We begin at the Georgia Hotel, where Corinthian has Rose and Jed trapped. That's it for this video, guys. Leave us your thoughts in the comments down below, and do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already, just so you don't miss out on our forthcoming videos. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video with us, and until the next one, take care and goodbye.